Kind COVID knack horse and the kind dryness wey we carry come back house. I had to open my bag and break out the sewing. Helping nasal congestion and a lot more. How will I travel with it? Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time here, welcome. My name is Tosin and this is Xoxo TV. I hope you do consider subscribing and joining the family, okay? And to my amazing returning viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a couple of things that I packed with me while relocating from Nigeria to Canada. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you some items that are very essential that I came with, well, in my opinion, that I came with, and I hope it helps you to know the things to pack and how to pack them. So that's what this video is going to be about. Yeah, so I just felt like I need to give back because a lot of these kinds of videos really helped me in deciding things that I needed to come with, and I decided that I have to pour back into this platform as well, and that is why I am sharing this video. And I hope that you get to learn a thing or two from it, and it helps you quite a lot, because I know that if you're here, it's because you're prepping to travel and you need to know those items that you really should come with. Now, two major things I want you guys to know: if you're packing, you're trying to pack for travel or relocation to Canada or to anywhere at all in the world, as an African or Nigerian, you need to know that you cannot pack enough food. You can never pack enough food to last you your entire stay in whichever country you're going. Okay, so don't get ahead of yourself or just pressure yourself into packing too much, and then you end up packing things that are not necessary. Just bear in mind that no matter how much you pack, you will exhaust these items. So just make sure you pack with in mind what I did, because it will vary from person to person. So what I used as a guide or something to just make me tone down my urge to buy was that I told myself to just pack things that would last me for at least 3 months. Now, what's the essence of packing so much food items? One, the fact that Nigeria is where you can find these items fresh. That is where they are grown, most of them. So you really want to get it from the source. That is one. And two, because I mean, if you're relocating to another country, you're coming with your naira. If Because everybody knows how bad the naira is performing with other currencies, so you don't want to come here and immediately start spending your hard-earned naira on these items that will cost like times five the original price at home. So you want to pack things that will last you a couple of months, pending when you start to earn in dollars, and that way you don't get to be pained when you're buying these things at more expensive rates you get. So I decided to just pack essential items that can last at least 3 months. That being said, you just need to prioritize. So now you're just going to draw all of these food items or all of these essential things in their order of priority, like how much do you use them, how much do you need them. So by the time you make this decision and arrange them in the order of priority, you might not necessarily write them down, but just in your heart of hearts that, okay, I don't take so much of curry, I don't need to pack so much of curry. I don't eat too much amala, I do not necessarily need to pack too much amala. The number three thing that helps me in packing is keeping an open mind. I've been saying this in terms of food and in terms of everything, but mostly in terms of food, I find that most new immigrants, they find it difficult to, adapt to some things. Like, for example, when it comes to food, I find it that a lot of Nigerians complain about the milk in diaspora. Yes, I mean, we all know that at home we are mostly used to taking powdered milk. Even if you take the liquid milk, it's not like the kind of liquid milk that you find in diaspora. The ones we have there, I don't know, I can't remember the type of milk they call it. I think evaporated milk or something like that. It's thicker, it's sweeter, it's more creamy, you know. So we are used to those kinds of milk. Doesn't mean that the milk that they have here is any less in quality to the ones that we are used to. We're just used to those ones. So I feel like when you're relocating, obviously you can't come and be eating creamy pasta. You can't go and try creamy pasta and expect it to taste like bakery. No, so you have to keep an open mind that everything has their own distinctive taste. So when you're coming here, you want to try out the milk, just know that it's not going to taste like pig milk. It's not going to taste like Dano or Three Crowns powdered milk that we are used to. So just don't expect it to taste like those, because that way you feel disappointed and you just feel like, oh, this milk is not good enough. So just keep an open mind. And I'm saying this because most airlines, I think it's all airlines, you're not allowed to travel with dairy products. You cannot travel with milk unless, of course, you have children like that of toddler age. So you cannot travel with milk as an adult or as a family that does not have toddlers or babies. Now let's get down to the things that I brought with me and how I packed them. So some of the items that you are advised to come with are your hair products. As a guy or as a lady, you need to come with your hair products, those things that you cannot do without when it comes to your hair regimen, your skincare products, your hygiene products. At least come with a few that can last you again a couple of months until you start, working, earning the currency of the place you've traveled or relocated to, so that you can now then be able to afford to buy these things new. Also, talking about some essentials, if you're coming to, if you're going to Obodo, Canada, Obodo, any Obodo Yibo countries, you do know that it gets cold. So depending on the time you're traveling, you want to either come with your jacket, you want to come with your sweaters, you want to come with your ointments, your hot ointments. I'm talking about the likes of Aboniki, Rob, balms and all of that. Um, there's this one that is like an holy grail. This is this kung fu thing. I use this a lot when I have catarrh and all of that. So I use it, put it in hot water and just steam my nose with it. It works magic. So I came with a couple of these and some aboniki. I even got Rob too. Also, you want to come with your medications. So my husband and I just went to the pharmacy nearby and we told them to prescribe some essential medications that will be good for people who are relocating, for a couple of months before we'll be able to access medical care. So we went there and they prescribed a few which we got, and I was also sure to ask for vitamin D supplements because I know we were landing close to the winter time and of course I've heard that in the winter time there's there's little to no sunlight, and of course we all know that we need sunlight to be able to get vitamin D that our system needs. So I got a vitamin D supplement. So if you're coming to these regions around this time, you want to make sure you add vitamin D supplements to your medication while coming. As closest to me here, I got honey. You guys, I recently started drinking green tea by itself without milk. Big ups to me. And I love having it with honey, with original honey. So I got this one. I already showed you I got me some balms, and I don't know what this is called, but it's kung fu and it's for helping nasal congestion and a lot more. If you buy it, you can check the leaflet inside and you see there are way of uses that you can actually apply it to. Also, you want to come with your favorite snacks, you know, as much as possible. I ordered me some chin chin from my sister. My little sister, actually, she makes this and sells them, so I ordered some from them. I'm going to put Instagram handle so that you can order your chin chin when you want to come, or when you want to travel, or even if you're not traveling, you can just place an order for your chin chin and she will deliver. They are actually very yummy. If you like plantain chips, you can always get it. And yeah, chin chin is one. I also came with my hair products, you guys. Even though I ordered some, I decided on some late and it didn't get to come with me. But yeah, that's by the way. So what I did for these liquid ones, I put bubble wraps around them and taped them so that there's no spillage. I also came with dry corn, you guys. I love these for adalu. That's beans and corn meal, beans and corn porridge. I love to make these, so I got just this bit because I don't make it often. And when I pack things like this, I also make sure to, after locking the ziplock, I put a tape around it, just so peradventure it opens, nothing will spill still, just to give like extra security to the item. I decided to tape it around the edges to lock it more securely. You guys, I came with a goosey, so I grated some in the engine at the market. So I have some grounded goosey here. So after grounding it or grinding it, a day or two before travel day, I popped it in the oven, spread it on the tray, and allowed it to heat up for a little bit. You guys, you need to make sure you are watching it so that you don't burn your egusi. I burned some of mine, so don't make the same mistake as I did. Again, after locking the ziplock, I taped it down so that even if it is turned or whatever, it is not going to spill. Nothing is shaking it. I bought some dry fish, you guys. I had to bring this out of the freezer. You guys, don't make the same mistake as I did. If you buy this type of dry fish, it looks like catfish. I don't know whether it's catfish, but I think it's dried catfish. If you buy this, most times they are not properly dried. Like the ones I got, they're not properly dried, so you need to immediately take it into your oven and heat it up there for it to dry them more. Then make sure you mind it, put it out in the sun. It doesn't like damp places, you guys. I bought one set. I failed to put it in the oven. Sorry was my case. I had to throw it all away because it went bad. I grated some of my egusi and I did not grind some of the egusi. So this is the one I did not grind. Again, securely packed. You guys, you want to make sure you do this to avoid spillage, because sometimes I find that sometimes when you lock this ziplock, it tends to open again if there's pressure around that side. So this is the best way to secure your item from spilling. Also, if you know me, you know how I like to keep to rules, but this one, oh, I decided to, you know, find my way around it. And that's the part where they say you're not allowed to bring anything that has chicken in it, chicken on the name tag or whatever, chicken flavored anything, or chicken meat. You are not allowed to come with it. So what I did, I got some regular knorr cubes. This is fine, you're allowed to bring these. So I grated them, and this is my knorr chicken. The thing that I came with is my ground crayfish, dry crayfish. I think I bought about 6 pints of crayfish, or 5. So this is the first one, still intact, because I've not started using this one, but I've started using this one. That is why it is open, and I labeled them just in case they open my bag. That way I know, okay, that I have 2 packs of crayfish. Where is the other one? Just to keep tabs on all what I pack. So I labeled them. When I have more than 1 pack of an item, I label it and number them. So that's another tip for you. You guys, all this tip that I'm giving you, give me a thumbs up if it's helping you, if it's giving you an idea about how to really pack. Let me show you how I packed my palm oil. I'm going to leave a clip. I think I recorded a clip of me wrapping the palm oil. So I came here with 5 liters of palm oil. Now, the only problem they have with you traveling with palm oil is the packaging. A lot of people do not take their time to pack their palm oil very properly. So you find that some people have even successfully crossed the baggage check and all of that, and they call them back because they have spillage going on. And yeah, so you don't want that to be your case. So I was really concerned about how will I pack my palm oil. So I saw a lot of people put theirs in empty bottled water containers, and they said they froze it and sort of just carried it. I was still not satisfied, and I watched one YouTube video where I think it's Body Canada Family, that's a YouTube channel. So I saw, that was the first place I saw this pack. So the woman, she just said she packed her palm oil in this pouch, and I asked where they had gotten it from, and they told me in their comments, and I went on Instagram to get it. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave where I got this in the description box. Kindly go check it out. It was pretty affordable where I saw it, because I later saw this somewhere else and it was quite expensive. So I'm going to leave their handle in the comment section in the description box, so check it out. This is the most secure way that you can possibly pack your palm oil. See, no shaking, nothing go do. Even after I had bought this bag or this container, I was still confused as to how will I travel with it. So I watched this YouTuber Asa Big Joe, and I saw that she came with it like this, and she said she had frozen it up and she carried it in one of her boxes. So I still reached out to her on Instagram and asked her for further clarity on how to travel with this. And so she was really helpful to me during my food packing process, because she was the one that advised that I naked my seasoning cubes. So she was also able to advise on packing this one. So I came with 2. So I've unwrapped this. I've not opened it though, but this was how I came with it, and I froze it. So I packed it in this packaging, and I put it in the freezer like 4 days to travel, so that it can get frozen up. And when it was time to pack them in the bag on the D-day of the travel, I just folded it this way and wrapped it in bubble wrap, and I just put it in another bag that had clothes, a mixture of clothes. That way, even if I planned that when I got to the airport and I was asked, how many bags of food do you have, I would not declare that particular bag that had this, just to be safe. But of course, if you pack your palm oil very well, you're not going to have any issues or any scare whatsoever. So that's how I packed my palm oil. Some of how I did the wrapping into this state. I'm going to leave it somewhere for you to see. Also, I came with bleached palm oil. So I came with 5 liters of red oil, and I don't know, about 1 liter and some change of bleached palm oil. So this one is going to be for maybe your father's sauce. So I also poured it in this type of container, and I wrapped it in the same manner. Came with a lubo, neatly packed. I came with suya spice, groundnut. I came with some ogbono, purely packed, you guys can see. So I came with Milo as well. Since Milo is allowed, I came with it. I also came with, the last time I went to the supermarket, I saw this dried ugi and I decided to buy it. That I was going to try it since I would have loved to come with actual ugi, but there was no time and I didn't find the place to buy it, and I didn't want to stress my mommy to make it, so I got this one. I hope it's good. I'm going to give a review on it so that you know whether you can buy it or not. I got some salt, just for when we land, we need to cook, and we have no access to the store, and I'm there to use it because this Airbnb that we are at, they're so nice. I mean, they left oil, olive oil, salt, peppers, and a lot of other cooking essentials. I also got some more spices, you guys. It's been a while since I used Gino, and I went home the other day and they were using Gino, and the aroma was just calling to me, and I had to just go and pick up some rolls of the Gino curry and the Gino thyme. But this ground pepper, I got yellow gari for a bar. I love yellow gari for a bar. Try for more again. Smooth. I got 2 packs of beans, you guys. I came with this Honeywell wheat flour, wheat meal. Obi doesn't eat it, but I eat wheat. Yeah. And my mom helped me to make this dried ground okra. So this is okra. In my language, they call this type of okra in this state, they call it orunla. So it is okra that is diced, dried, and blended. I also got grated or grinded what's it called, saint pepper, dried locust beans. Came with some pepper soup spice, and another one that she helped me do is this mixture of dry curry leaves and scent leaves. It's no new knowledge that in this cold weather season, or whatever they call it, in this colder season, moisturization is usually a struggle for most of us. So I came with Ori because, you know, just like air regimen, when you apply air moisturizer, you're supposed to follow up with a sealant. That's something to seal in the moisture. So it is advisable that when you're struggling with dry skin, after your you apply your moisturizing lotion, you're supposed to go in with your favorite oil and whatever to keep in that moisture and add some shine to your skin, you know. So I came with Ori, so I asked my mom to help me get Ori, and she got me this huge size of Ori, and this is what we've been using. This is the see. When we stepped out on day 1, the kind COVID knack us, and the kind dryness where we've carried come back house, I had to open my bag and break out this Ori. So the next day, I slapped on my lotion and slapped this on top, and since then we've been good. So make sure you come with Ori. I think that is all that I came with, and yeah, if anything else comes to mind, I'm going to add it in my description box. Also, aside from food items, you want to make sure you come with your stockings, your underwear. You want to get new underwear before you come, so that way you're not in a hurry to start getting new underwear when you land. For the ladies, make sure you come with your wigs, come with your braiding eggs, because I hear that they're expensive. Yeah, so I came with a few. And yeah, if you don't know how to do your own hair, you want to make sure you stack up on those wigs. That way, you know, you can be able to change your looks as much as possible. So I think that is all that I brought with me from Nigeria to Canada. Oh yes, I came with some of my teas. I told you guys that I just recently started taking teas, you know, in rehearsal for when we land, when I know that it's going to be cold almost every single day. So I started to, you know, get myself and system acquainted with drinking tea. So I got a couple of teas, and I also kept them in Ziploc bags. I don't know where the tea is right now. It's somewhere in my bag. Also, I came with poundo yam. It's also in another bag of clothes, so I added them there. Yeah, so I bought 2 poundo yam flour because Obi eats it, I eat it, so I got 2 of those. I came with one well. I came with one semolina, and yes, that is all. That's pretty much all that I traveled with. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative, and I hope you've now gotten an idea of how you should properly pack your items while traveling to Obodo anywhere. So yeah, let me know if this video was helpful to you. I would like to hear in the comment section. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask in the comment section or comment. I'll be glad to assist in any way possible. So that's it for this video, you guys. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you stuck around to this very point, I'll catch you on my next video. Bye. Welcome back to my channel, and yes, that's it for